Otelin barına git dedi. Şu ablanın kapısı açılmış mıdır acaba ya? Oraya bir bakalım. Aha.
Unearthing a Sultan's treasures would have made better headlines, but we found some very solid pieces.
These domestic records are fascinating. Inlaid toothpicks, such detail.
Yes, I was hoping for more of a showpiece, like the Turkish headdress my friends uncovered in Syria, but you have other business.
Excuse me a moment. A Turkish headdress?
Spectacular piece. I couldn't believe they were willing to part with it.
Any photographs?
Better than that, I can let you see it tomorrow.
How did you manage that with customs?
You know me, I have my ways. Tomorrow then?
Okay, that'll be fine.
Thank you.
The museum is downstairs. I'm sorry, my offices are close to the public.
Bu da ünlü biri ya. Kim bu? Ünlü biri bu. Buna bir şey vereceğiz ama anahtar vermeyeceğiz herhalde. Basın kartımızı gösterelim. Heh. Oh be.
The press conference on Topkapı excavation isn't until next week. But I suppose I can give you some small details. What can I help you with? I'm afraid not. The Haram Passage site is very strictly controlled at the moment.
Kimdi bu ya? Bu da ünlü biri ha. Az ünlülerden.
Jeremy Carpenter. We're lucky to have him. He's a top international antiquities expert. He's working with our Turkish team to authenticate the artifacts we recovered from the dig. He'd make a good source for you. The Turkish government, of course. We do not permit many foreign excavations these days. It can lead to misunderstandings.
Haydi bakalım.
Is that what they're saying? I suppose it's better than the curse of the Sultan's tomb. But no, unfortunately, no jewels. With the value of the antiquities on the black market, we take security very seriously. The restoration team is handpicked by the approvals board. Everyone connected to the project must be personally recommended. This is all I can release for now. Good luck with your article.
Çıkalım bari, ne yapalım? Şunu tarayamıyor muyuz ya? Bak sürekli yanıp sönüyor. Yok. Burayla da işimiz bitti önce. Ya da bitmedi mi ya? Bilmiyorum ki. Oyundaki ismi Nuray abi. Nuray. Mouse çok tuhaf ya. Yok abi. Aha.
What is it? What do you want from me? Yes, he was interested in the Ottoman period. We spent a lot of time there. Of course, that was months ago before the restoration began. They uncovered a passageway beneath the harem, very intact. One of my classmates was in the team. It's quite a find, really. No, that I will remember. What have you found out? It all has to do with Emre, doesn't it? His murder is connected to my research. What was Emre working on? And they killed him. That's why he never told me. He was protecting me. Should have known. I want to help you. I have some notes to places he was researching. I'll pick them up at my office. If you think they'll help, you can find me at the Hagia Sophia.
Okey. Hagia Sophia'ya gideceğiz. Anladık.
I think it's time you and I had a little talk. So, did I underestimate you? I think I did. A very unhealthy situation. For me, for you too, I think. I hear that the reporter is asking about ruby ring found at Topkapı. There was no ring found there. But now, Interpol tells me that such a ring surfaced in Vienna last month. And it was sold for $500,000 US. So, I start to rethink here. You and Emre steal the ring, and he sells it out from under you. You kill him and go looking for it. Is my logic holding up? Yes, Interpol tells me Carlo Genovese was released from prison in Athens 6 months ago. So my logic does hold. We have a very convenient situation for you. One colleague dead, and you accuse the other of his murder. All we are missing are witnesses. But I'm sure you can arrange that. Your passport, please.
Hayda. Bizi mi alacaksın? Ulan.
Right now, you are a suspect in a murder and smuggling investigation. Your passport is not your first concern.
Eşeğin siki yani. Ne yapacağız?
Why not? It will be in the paper soon enough.
Satacağım mı lan pasaportumu?
On the black market in June. It came in through Vienna. But so far, we can't trace any of the connections. These people are good. US agents believe that Vienna was the source of another black market purchase, the diadem of Constantine. Also in June. We believe both items were smuggled out of Turkey shortly before. Of course I know that. Who do you think paid her to follow him? I think you know why. I should have given you more credit to begin with. Better late than never. Clio project? I'll look into it. You know, national treasures get a lot of headlines. To another, this case could become quite an embarrassment. But me, I am a patient man. Sooner or later, the truth finds me. It's why I am so well suited for my job. Someone will slap up. But if they don't, you will.
Ne yapacağız şimdi? Eve dönelim bari.
I almost left. A man's been walking up and back, watching me or looking. I don't know. Anyway, I need your help. I checked the other simulations to see if there were any other deleted files. Another one is damaged. The Basilica cistern. Files are missing. I don't like this. It's just a simulation, an area of code. I don't understand what's happening. Emre's address is in his personal file. I didn't know where else to
Aynen,
look.
Musa Eroğlu geldi ansızın.
Yes, but only with the scans from the same period. What? Still what? Images? Code? Ridiculous. They should have found it. Maybe your friend Emre has found it first. Maybe he deleted my files so that no one else would discover the ring. You spoken to the police? This can't be happening.
Ne yapak bacım yani, Allah Allah.
No one. Only people connected to the project are supposed to have access. Emre broke in, but even he had to use his university network access. The login records will show. They are very precise. He had access to all my data. If he found that passage, then he knew about the ring before the excavation.
Divri Kültür
The
Merkezi.
archaeologists couldn't have possibly known the exact contents of the passage. They would never know if something was missing. I was hoping you'd ask that. It's too much to do on my own, and there's no one else I can... Here. I've cleared your access code. You can upload the scans through the modem.
Burada bir şey yok ki abi. Bu ne lan? Allah Allah. Hayda. Tam da tahmin ettiğimiz gibi. Mehmet abi, evet, İzzet. İzzet diye biri çıktı. Ben bir save edeyim. Buradaydı İzzet.
Excuse, çatava godno. Can I help you?
Oğlum bu da meşhur biri lan.
You like it, huh? I have something better for you. Before the Sultan brings you good luck. And very good price for you, 8 million lira. Huh? Good decision, top quality. You tell your friends, yes?
Ne ki bu? Bir şey. Something.
This one is not so valuable. Only a copy of an old thing. A nice souvenir though. Very accurate. Would you like something else? Here is much better quality. Ah, I've seen such things. The bee belongs to goddess Artemis from the Greek times.
Buna bir şey vereceğiz de o elimizde yok galiba.
Can I help you?
Tabii.
Then you don't know where he is. I have called everywhere, but no one seems to know where he is. The whole family is concerned. First Emre, now this. But I don't know. Nobody knows. It's his own making. My poor sister warned him. This gambling of his. He owed everything, and to the worst kind of people. It had everything to do with it. I am sorry, but it's true. Mehmet let Emre work after that for him. I don't know what exactly, but it had something to do with his job at the university. No. Take your question somewhere else.
Lan konuşacaktık da. Galata Tavır'a hiç gitmedik. Elemanın dükkanına gidiyorduk.
Basilica Cistern, 532 AD. Final construction phase.
Ne iş?
The imperial portico is not to be seen, though the cistern is still remaining.
If, however, there are hills between the city and the source, we must proceed as follows. Underground channels are to be dug and leveled. If the bed is of tufa or stone, the channel may be cut in it. But if it is of soil or sand, the bed of the channel and the walls with the vaulting must be constructed, and the water should be thus conducted. Air shafts are to be so constructed that they are 120 feet apart. But if the supply is to be by lead pipes, first of all, a reservoir is to be built at the source. The opening of the pipe is to be determined in accordance with the amount of water, and these pipes are to be laid from the source reservoir to a reservoir which is inside the city.
Insufficient data diyor. O zaman biz şeye mi gideceğiz? Yere batan sarnıcına mı gideceğiz? Ulan kafam karıştı. Nereye gidiyorsun ya? Brocum iyi geceler. Öpüyorum. Bu ne? Scan'le bakayım. Ne dedi? Humidity mi dedi? Allah Allah. Excess humidity. Geçti ya Kıvanç. Vallahi. Arpa suyu sağ olsun halletti. Geçmiş olsun. Yok abi, ne arıyorsak buralarda değil, eminiz artık yani.
Basilica Cistern, 532 AD. Final construction phase.
Biz de deriniz. Aha. Abicim ya ben bunu denedim. Nem var dedi, kabul etmedi yani. Ben ne yapayım şimdi? Gözyaşı sütunu bu işte. Allah Allah. Hadi.
Columns used in construction were often not only practical, but also The Turkish Act of Antiquities, passed in 1884, states that all artifacts found in Turkey belong solely to the state and must not be removed from the country. The ongoing enforcement of this law has helped Turkey to maintain and protect its cultural heritage.
Aha, bu kim lan?
Hello again. Broadening your horizons, are you?
Yes.
The Byzantine exhibit, such as it is, hardly fills one with the thrill of intrigue, does it? Nothing remotely that interesting, I'm afraid. Just headstones, headstones, and more headstones. but maybe I can be of help. You know, Emre Bahis asked me that very question. But why would anyone hide anything there? The whole place was practically filled with water since the moment it was built. Well, they never really belonged together. Justinian scavenged them from nearby ruins. Sort of an ancient recycling scheme. I suspect he got a vicious little thrill from cannibalizing his predecessor's great works. Oh, Emre and I are terrific pals. He spent a great deal of time in the Hagia Sophia while I was researching there. Always fiddling with some sort of gadget. Just like the one you're carrying. Oh, that old rumor. Theodora and her engineer. Yes, I suppose it's possible. She could have got a lover to hide the fortune, but why beneath the city's water supply? Seems like it would be terribly difficult to retrieve. Possibly. There are 336 columns down there, you know. You'd really have to be more specific. Are you a friend of his, then? Lovely chap. Mad about anything connected with Justinian and Theodora.
Burada normalize etmeyi unutmuşlar.
I'd like to think it was prurient curiosity.
Burada tekrar hatırlamışlar.
Theodora was a notorious prostitute before she married the emperor, you know. But Emre never seemed terribly interested in the gory details. Just went on and on about ceremonies in the Hagia Sophia. Consecrations. Commemorations. Totally obsessed.
Bu ne peki? Yok. Bu ne peki? Hah. Oh be.
Oh, yes! The teardrop column. They say this pattern represents the tears of all the slaves who died during the construction of the cistern. But that's not true at all. That column is exactly like the one at the Forum of Theodosius. And that was built long before the cistern.